Alright YouTube, it's your boy Lavon Casey. I'm back again with another video response which I haven't done in a long time. And today's video response is gonna be towards to Mr. Red Fox's video, which is Nintendo's third-party problem. So let's watch.
I'm back with another video, and we're going to talk about why Nintendo is not going to get third-party support. And people who keep on thinking that, you know, with each new console, the excuses have been gotten rid of. You know, just put it out of your mind because it's not going to happen. So that being said, let's get to it after the cut.
He still uses those freaking cuts. He still to this day uses those freaking cuts.
Before we get started, let's talk about why you're not going to see any quality third-party titles on a Nintendo console. Third parties have built an audience on the two third-party consoles, or should I say three third-party consoles, one of which is just a platform console, PC, Sony, Xbox. That's where they built their audience. They're not going to somehow mystically, through some mysterious alchemy, put their time, effort, energy into other things, if you will. And I mean, that's just the way it is. They're not. They don't want to. They have no incentive to build a new audience on the Nintendo platform at this point in time. So, essentially speaking, you know, what we're seeing now from third parties is this wait-and-see approach. And, I mean, you know, like, during the 7th gen, Nintendo had, you know, some really awesome games. And during the 7th gen, Nintendo had one of the most, the highest commanding system seller lead over the other two consoles for like 3 or 4 years. With the Wii. The Wii still mostly got from third parties, shitty, half-assed third-party games. Yeah, occasionally you get something that was decent, but yeah.
The Wii had a lot of good third-party games. I don't know what you talking about, buddy. The Wii had a lot of third-party games. It did. Don't deny it, people. Don't deny it. The Wii had a lot of third-party games. They had a lot of good third-party games, and yeah, there was some shovelware here and there. But it did have a lot of third-party games. Here's an example. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. Okay. Batman Brave and the Bold. Those are two examples right there of good third-party games. So, yeah, let's continue.
Usually it was just some bullshit. And,
not always.
And that's just
not always, buddy.
The Wii U got a whole bunch of ports that were 2 or 3 years after
2, 3 years. 2, 3 years? Are you kidding me with this crap? So you saying that most of the ports that the Wii U gotten were 2 to 3 years? No, buddy. They were a couple months apart. Like 6 to 7 months apart, for the most part. There were a couple that were 2 to 3 years, but not all of them were 2 to 3 years, buddy. They weren't. Okay, I'm going to name you examples. Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. That came out 2012. I think it was March 2012 on the Xbox 360 and PS3, and on the Wii U, it came out in November. Okay, November. Okay. Another game. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. 360 and PS3 came out a week earlier. Then a week later, the Wii U version came out. Okay. Mass Effect 3. Same thing. It's the same example with Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. Mass Effect 3 came out in March 2012. Then in November, it came out at launch for the Wii U. So it wasn't 2 to 3 years for these ports, buddy. It wasn't. It wasn't a lot of them. There were some of them. There were a couple of them, but it wasn't a lot of them. It was not a lot of them. So let's keep on continuing watching this video.
After the date, with, some of them were good ports, most of them were half-assed and shoddy at best. So, what's the best way we can categorize the third-party support Nintendo has been getting since the 7th gen? Separate and not equal. Kind of like segregation, no?
What?
So with that being said, let's talk about what that means for us as Nintendo gamers.
What the heck? What? What type of analogy is this coming to? What is this?
Okay then, so let's get started with why, when you hear people say to Nintendo gamers, hey, you need to buy third-party games in order to get their support. It should be offensive to people who are Nintendo gamers. And I'll tell you why, okay? Oddly enough, this commercial prospect.
Why would this be offensive? Why would this be offensive to us Nintendo gamers? How would this be offensive, Mr.Red Fox? Explain this to me. Other people are trying to tell us, maybe if you actually buy the third-party games, maybe more support would happen, maybe. Maybe we just need to, every once in a while, or sometimes, buy some third-party games and not just buy Nintendo's first-party games. Maybe that's what we as Nintendo fans need to do. Especially if it's good. If it's a good third party, then we need to support that. We need to freaking support that. Okay? So, let's just continue.
Mirrors a period of history in American history. During the Civil Rights Movement, when there was the segregation versus integration issue.
Bad analogy, people.
Allow me to draw you the parallel, okay? During the 50s and 60s, well, before the 50s, but that's when the Civil Rights Movement really began to take off during the 50s and 60s.
Oh, Mr. Red Fox, why are you giving us this history lesson that has nothing to do with this video?
Essentially
Why?
So that
Just
there was
why?
parity between their goods and services offered in public and mass transit and commercial endeavors, and the facilities between those who are white. Now, we're seeing something similar now, and I know what some people are going to say. No, they're different. No, hear me out, okay? If you're a Nintendo gamer, basically, if you get a product from a third party, the products are very eerily, how third parties treat Nintendo gamers and how people were treated, during the Civil Rights era is eerily similar. The parallel cannot be denied, and I'll draw it out for you. Okay?
Again, why are you using a history lesson to talk about this video?
A third party on Nintendo system.
Like I
it's
said,
normally some bullshit.
Why are you using this analogy to
it's less
this
than.
video? Which has
And
nothing
third
to
parties
do with
say,
it.
well, we gave you the same thing. No, you didn't. You didn't provide the same service as someone else. You literally gave us a half-assed version of something else.
Some third parties actually gave you the same services, the same features, the same gameplay, but it's still proven that even though it was the same, it was on parity, you Nintendo fans didn't buy it. You Nintendo fans didn't freaking buy it.
I don't really care either way. I really don't. But
You don't
I
care.
mean, you can't deny that that's what's been going on. Okay. We've seen this from, basically from, I want to say, the 6th gen up, generally speaking. And I mean, the most notable examples, happened during the 7th gen. Mass Effect, the special edition, with literally everything was fucking missing from that game. Like every goddamn thing. Then you get something like like Injustice, Gods Among Us on the Switch, which literally had nothing compared to
Okay. You were missing DLC and you were missing lobbies. But everything else was there. Everything else was there. So for the most part, Injustice Gods Among Us on the Wii U was on parity with the PS3 and 360, besides the DLC and the lobbies. So, yeah.
anything else that was going down. That's the shit we were dealing with. And yet, no one is really saying anything about it. No one's really saying anything about, this is fucked up. And as a matter of fact, we get people saying, well, you need to buy those games so you'll get support in the future. Now, when people say this, it's the equivalent of back in the civil rights movement when people were doing their sit-ins and boycotts and stuff like that. Oh, well, Mr. MacArthur, who owns the diner, who basically will accept your money, but will basically give you the same product, but you better not fucking be sitting at his lunch counter.
What's the point of this, Mr. Red Fox? What's the point of this history lesson? What's the freaking point?
You're hungry. It's like, so I should accept bullshit on the off chance that one day someone might treat me a little bit better. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard before in my life. That is literally dumb as shit. Okay? That hurts my ears. Okay? And we have people who say that now. Hey, we need to buy this half-assed version of a Nintendo game because, third parties won't support us. I don't give a fuck if third parties would support us.
See, that whole mentality that whole freaking mentality is probably one of the reasons why you're not getting third-party support, because of people like this. People like this have been comfortable with the things that Nintendo's been doing as far as the third-party situation. Look at the Switch. Look at it. Look at it, people. I was playing Mario Kart. Good game. It's a great game. Go get it on your Switch. But imagine playing Call of Duty on the Switch on the go. Imagine playing Darksiders 3 on the go. On the Switch, okay? I want third-party support on the Switch. I do. I freaking do. But there's half that want third-party support, and there's other half that just doesn't care about third-party support and they'll just buy their Nintendo games and that's it, and they also think that every third-party game is trash. Like, they be saying, we don't need Destiny 2. We don't need Call of Duty World War 2. We don't need Darksiders 3. Come on, Nintendo fans. Come on, people. Come on. I'm going to keep playing this video.
Especially if their support are these half-assed, half-learned games. That is offensive, okay? And for someone to say that and act like getting half-assed games is a good thing, you, sir, are a fucking idiot, okay? That's stupid, okay?
Wow.
And it's offensive to the audience that is on that platform.
Offensive.
Now, you know.
What if they had to downgrade the graphics? What if they had to take out an engine just because that the Switch itself couldn't run the engine? What about that, Mr. Redfox? What about that? What if that they had to downgrade the game because certain features just could not be ran on the Nintendo Switch? Think about that, Mr. Redfox. Think about that.
You'll see people say, well, buy the third parties. Look, as a Nintendo gamer, I have multiple platforms at this point that I can game on. I have PC, which, is the ultimate third party platform.
What if someone doesn't have multiple platforms and just have a Nintendo platform? What are you going to say to them? What can you say to them, Mr. Redfox? What can you say about the guy that only owns a Nintendo Switch? What can you say about them? Huh? What can you say about them?
Because almost like 95% of games are also on PC. Plus, there's some exclusive genres that are almost exclusively on PC. So, if that's the way things are, why the hell would I get your shit? That's the thing people don't understand. If you're not going to treat my platform of choice with respect, if you're not going to respect my money, then why should I spend my money with you?
Or, how about this? Maybe if Nintendo actually make some comparable hardware, then maybe we wouldn't be in this problem. Maybe if Nintendo actually... No, second thought, not Nintendo. Maybe if Nintendo fans actually bought some of the completed third-party games, yes, completed third-party games that are on parity, this problem would be a lot less than it already is. Okay, if we bought some of these third-party games that were complete on the Wii U, then maybe we wouldn't be in this situation. Huh, Mr. Redfox? Huh? So, let's keep playing.
And that's what people tend to forget. You'll hear the third-party apologists. Well, if you want third-party games, you just gotta accept it. No, I don't. Okay? I don't need to accept bullshit. I don't need to accept people trying to sell me games that are broken, busted, glitchy, just distraught messes at full price. Right? It's one thing, okay. If you're selling me a game that has issues, but you're selling it to me at a reduced price, I can't get that mad because it's reduced. It's not that expensive. But if you're selling me some shit that's fucking, $60, $70, $80 once all is said and done. Season passes and DLC and all that shit. Plus, okay, and you have the nerve to charge me that much money for an incomplete product. And then, on top of that, the system that I prefer to game on, console I prefer to game on, aside from PC, and you're gonna fucking come up to me and say, oh, well, yeah, we're gonna give you the inferior version of the game, and you just better accept it. And then when people don't buy that inferior version of that game, you have the audacity to get mad at them, to literally punish people for not buying your shoddy products. That's like someone saying during the civil rights movement, how dare you not ride on our bus? Well, why should I? I mean, you're going to make me sit in the back.
Didn't Nintendo treat third-party developers like slaves? Didn't they held them into contracts that basically stating you can only release a certain amount of games and you can't release onto other platforms such as Sega, such as Neo Geo, such as 3DO? Wasn't that in place, huh, Mr. Red Fox? Wasn't there at one point to where Nintendo held third parties like this? Like this. They held the third party into their neck. You will only release all your games into this platform. Nothing more, nothing less. You cannot release this game on Sega. You cannot release this game on the PlayStation. You cannot release this game on the Atari. You cannot release this game on the Neo Geo. Yeah, I think there was. At one point where Nintendo treated third-party developers like slaves. Okay? To where the third parties were limited to release their games onto other platforms. So let's continue.
I'm gonna give up my seat if a white person comes up here, and even if a white person doesn't.
What's the point of this analogy? What's the freaking point?
You're gonna make me sit in the back, but you're gonna blame me for not wanting to be treated like shit because of your own hangups.
It's nice that you're teaching us history, but
I've said this before,
this
but
history has no relevance into this Nintendo third-party situation. It just has no relevance, man. It just does not.
In the 7th gen, I owned multiple consoles, 6th gen. At one point, I owned all of the 5th gen consoles. I own all of the 4th gen consoles except for the Neo Geo because that shit was $800 at the time, and fuck that. I own all of the 3rd gen consoles. I own all of the 2nd gen consoles of note. I've always been a multi-console owner. I wasn't that much into PC gaming because PCs were way too goddamn expensive back in the day. But the fact of the matter is that I tried. I really did try. But if you're going to sell me products that are half-assed, barely complete, and then on my console of choice, you're going to fucking sell me products that are clearly inferior to what you're offering other audiences who will pay the same price, or less in some cases, no deal. No goddamn deal. Not only is there no deal, but you can kiss my black ass. Okay? And yes, I mean that. This goes for EA, Ubisoft, Activision.
Wow, you see that, people? You see that? Because of stuff like this could be one of the reasons why we might not get third party on the Nintendo Switch. Because of people like this. Okay? That's saying, screw Ubisoft, screw EA, screw Activision, screw Warner Brothers. He clearly does not want a lot of third-party support on the Nintendo Switch. He does not. He just does not.
Third parties. If you're not going to put the effort in for the Nintendo system, or you put the effort in, but what you wind up giving people is some shit, why should I buy your game? What possible reason should I have to buy your game? That's really, really stupid. But whatever. Let's move on to the next section of the cut.
Console segregation. Console segregation. I'm really interested to hear this. I am really, really interested to hear this. And we just need about 10 more minutes, and then this video's over.
So, I guess it's time to talk about a solution to this console segregation, if you will, if you're a Nintendo gamer. And I guess the best way to put it is...
Maybe a solution for the console segregation is, for Nintendo, is to keep selling the Nintendo Switch, or maybe make a console that is actually comparable to the competition, such as Sony and Microsoft, maybe, and maybe we just might get better third-party support. Maybe videos like this wouldn't freaking exist. Maybe that could be a solution to this console segregation. So, yeah, because the Switch, while yes, it can run a lot of the engines, and a lot of these engines are downscalable, but these developers can only downscale so much, man. They can only freaking downscale so much of the engine to get it running on the Switch, to where the Switch version isn't going to really look that pretty. And I've said this too in videos. The Switch is going to have the definitive version of all your favorite handheld games. But it's going to have the ugliest looking home console games. And that's just true. That's just factual. It just is, people. It just is. So, I'm just going to continue with this video.
I mean, you know, some people will say the solution is that, well, you know, you need to support these third parties so then they'll give us more games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I gotta disagree with that assertion.
Really?
I think that's the wrong thing to do. You're basically rewarding bad behavior. It's the equivalent of back during the civil rights
analogy
movement,
is
people
crap.
saying, well, you know,
this analogy is
you know, this
very
person
crappy.
is basically this business is basically won't serve us because the color of our skin, and they just don't like us. Well, I mean, or when they do serve us, the end result is some half-ass bullshit. Well, you know, we need to support them because, you know, we you know, the off chance one day they might do us, you know, we need to give them an incentive to serve us by, you know, giving them our money. That is really fucking stupid. Obviously the best way to keep these people from doing this is to, well, don't buy their games.
Wow.
Boycott their games.
Don't buy any of the third-party games, Nintendo fans. Don't buy them. Don't buy Skyrim, people, because Skyrim is broken on the Nintendo Switch, apparently. Don't buy FIFA, despite it's not having the story mode. For the most part, it's a pretty good version. But from this guy, Mr.Red Fox, don't buy FIFA, people. Don't buy FIFA. Don't buy Mario vs. Rabbids. Don't buy them. Don't buy them, guys. Just don't buy them, Nintendo fans. Just don't buy these games. Don't buy Rocket League. Just don't buy them. This is coming from Mr. Red Fox. Don't buy Rocket League. So,
don't buy their games, period, on anything. Like I said, I'm a console gamer. I play games on multiple consoles. You know, when I've had multiple consoles. Now, my only real, my 8th gen consoles were Wii U. I'm getting a PS4 this Black Friday. I mean, I have a decent amount of games. for my Wii U. Not a lot of third-party games because most of the games for the Wii U were half-assed or there wasn't parity. For example,
Well, did you buy the ones that were in parity? Let me say that again. Did you buy, yes you Mr. Red Fox, did you buy the Wii U third-party games that were on point, that were the same versions as the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3 versions? Did you buy those games that were on parity? Huh? Did you? Did you, Mr. Red Fox? Did you?
even when people say, well, this is a good version of the game, like, what was that title, if I remember correctly, Deus Ex Human Revolution. That game on every other console is like $20. You know how much they charge Nintendo gamers? $39.99.
Okay, $20 difference. But it's still a good version. That's an example of parity. Okay? That Deus Ex Human Revolution on the Wii U is a good example of good parity between the Xbox 360 and the PS3. In fact, I've heard for some people it was the best version. But Nintendo fans didn't really buy a lot of it. All because of a price point. All because of a freaking price increase. Yeah, even though it was a great version, but due to the price increase and due to the delay of it, Nintendo fans just stopped buying it. They just didn't buy it. Like, no, we ain't supporting this. We ain't supporting this. Even though it's a good version, even though it has everything, even though it utilizes the gamepad, but we're just not gonna buy it. We're just not gonna buy it. So, yeah, let's keep continuing with this video.
In Europe. In America, it was $49.99. So basically, if you had this game and you were a Nintendo gamer, you were paying over 100% more than the other consoles.
But it was a good version. It was a freaking good version. See, not all of these third-party games on the Wii U are not trash. Some of them were on point with the PS3 and 360. But you Nintendo fans just did not buy them. Not enough of you Nintendo fans did not buy third-party games, especially the ones that were on parity with the PS3 and 360. Okay. Yeah, there were some out there that were half-baked, but there were a good number of them that were on parity, and in fact were better too on the Wii U, but you guys just didn't want to buy them. Another example, Rayman Legends. Rayman Legends. That game was on parity. That game was on point with the PS3, the 360, the PS4, the Xbox One, and the PC, and the PS Vita. It was on parity. It was on point. But you Nintendo fans didn't really buy the game that much. You Nintendo fans didn't really buy the freaking game. But that's just neither here or there. But Nintendo fans, a lot of Nintendo fans are bitter, are cynical of third parties. Okay, so let's keep watching this video.
And Square Enix has the nerve to say this game was a sales disappointment. Yeah, you're fucking charging us $50. You're charging us 100%.
Even though it's a good version. Even though it's a good freaking version.
More for a game that's been out for 2 goddamn years. That you ported over to a system that's easy to port to. Now, $39.99, I can understand. $39.
Easy to port to? Easy to port to? Some developers had a hard time porting some of their games to Wii U. Some of them.
$10.99, I can say, well, they want to recoup some of the costs. It's $20 and everything else. And if you had it on PC, it was goddamn free. Okay? And yet, they wonder why their games don't sell well. So then...
Well, some of the reasons are that you Nintendo fans just don't buy third-party games like that. Nothing more, nothing less.
The only way they can learn is if you don't give them money. That means you don't buy EA games on anything. You don't buy, if 2K doesn't put forth an effort to put a 2K game on the system, you don't buy 2K games on anything. I know this is hard for some multi-console owners because they want a game because they're like fucking drug addicts and they have to have things day one. You don't buy them day one. You wait till they go on sale and you don't get them at all. For example, I haven't bought an EA game from one of their, annual franchises in years. I haven't bought here are the EA games I've bought over the last few years, okay? Before I say any of this, I'm gonna let you know a little secret. I'm a SimCity fan. I love The Sims. I'm a Dragon Age fanboy. But here are the games I've bought from EA over the last few years. Dragon Age 2, Dragon Age Inquisition, Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect Andromeda, Mass Effect 3, which I bought and then returned after I beat it because I was like, fuck this game. You know what's missing from there? Madden's, FIFA's, and anything else from EA. Okay? You want to know why I didn't buy these games? Because EA didn't give us a decent version of these titles for these consoles on my console of choice. And, if you're going to disrespect my purchasing power, then I'm not going to buy your product. If you're not going to give me decent support as a consumer, then I'm not going to buy your product. Well, it's very simple. I know some people are going to get mad when I say that. Oh, how dare you? How dare you? But it's very simple. So that brings me to...
Hey, where am I at with this video? 20... Oh, we're almost done. Almost done with the video. We got 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Issues. You can buy games in a you can buy games when they're on sale. For example, the Steam sale is on. I'm getting a whole bunch of games, and I'm not paying full price for them. And I love that. I love the fact that there's Steam sales. I love that I don't have to spend, hundreds of thousands of dollars on this shit over and over and over again.
Hey, Mr. Red Fox, have you ever thought about this? Not every third-party game is trash. Not every EA game is trash. Some EA games are actually good. There are some Ubisoft games that are actually good as well. Okay? You gotta expand your options, buddy. You got to expand your options, Mr. Red Fox. You got to expand. You gotta expand your gaming horizon. You gotta expand your gaming options.
I'm okay with that. You can get these games on sale, or you can just not buy them, or find alternatives. For example, GTA 5, I bought that game years ago on sale for like $30. And GTA 5 is an okay game, but let's keep it real. It's not the best open world game that's come out of the last few gens. I would say Saints Row 4 was a better open world game than GTA 5. Because Saints Row 4 is fun. GTA 5, not really. Not really fun.
That's your opinion.
So that being said,
but you're the minority. The majority thinks GTA 5
what can you
is
do as a
fun.
gamer to deal with this issue? Well, I mean,
Nothing more, nothing less, Mr. Red Fox. You're the minority. You're not the majority.
Let the prices
Let me
go
say this
down.
game with Nintendo fans. We're the minority. You know, the Nintendo Switch has us. You know, they got the first party games on lock. But we need the majority if we want to make some progress. We need some of those PlayStation and Xbox gamers on the Nintendo Switch. We do. If we want to get some third party, if we want to get some more games, because the more games, the better. More games, the freaking better. Simple as that. Alright, let's continue.
And the games. But don't buy them day one, because fuck those people. With that being said, I guess this is the end of this video. Stay tuned for the posts for the end. We'll all go over future updates.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is just the future stuff that's coming up.
Alright, so that video's done. And for those of you Nintendo people that are calling me a Nintendo hater, this Nintendo hater has third-party games. Look at this. I hope you can see. Shit. How can this work? Ninja Gaiden 3. I hope you can see it. Sorry about the light. Namco Museum Remix. Power Punch on the Wii. Mortal Kombat Armageddon on the Wii. Okay, let me show this again. Rabbids Go Home. Rayman Raven Rabbids TV Party. Spyro The Eternal Night. The Academy of Champions Soccer. That's Ubisoft. Ubisoft sometimes makes some good games, Nintendo fans. They freaking do make some good games, Nintendo fans. They do. The Tournament of Legends. My Sims Racing. EA. EA. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Smash Up. Very good game. Very good clone of Smash Bros. And who made this? You wanna know who made this? Ubisoft. Crash Mind Over Mutant. A Crash game on the Wii? Yes, there was. There was a Crash game on the Wii, people. There was. And it was made by Activision and Radical Entertainment. Spider-Man Web of the Shadows. On the Wii. Activision. Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. On the Wii. Activision. Now let's go to some of the Wii U games. Batman Arkham Origins. Wii U, Warner Brothers. Sonic Lost World. Wii U, Sega. Sonic All-Stars Racing Sonic All-Stars Racing Transform. Again, Sega. Skylanders Swamp Force. Activision. Epic Mickey 2. Disney. I mean, Let me go some more. Let me show off 2 more games. Star Wars: The Force Unleashed on the Wii. Okay, LucasArts. Okay, this was actually a pretty good game on the Wii. It was pretty good. And finally, Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So, this Nintendo hater, you know, this guy that is being known to hate on the Switch and all that stuff, actually buys third-party games on the Nintendo systems. Okay, so what does that mean? This Nintendo hater, you know, that's what some people called me, you know, something like that. They called me hate on the Switch and all that stuff. So, yeah, even though I don't hate on the Switch, I'm just critical of the Switch. But anyways, this Nintendo hater buys third-party games on the Nintendo platforms. And you Nintendo fans, you probably have 1/4 of what I've just showed you when it comes to third-party games. And most of your Nintendo collections, the modern Nintendo fans, are probably just first-party games. And maybe a couple third-party that'll sprinkle in here and there. But for the most part, it's just first-party games. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay? So, yeah, I guess we could keep continuing with this.
That's a couple more videos coming out this week. And stay tuned for Sunday, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have another episode of BS Busters Fun Day Cast, where we'll be talking about
Let's skip some of this. Let's skip some of this. Alright, that's it. We're done with the video. We're done with the video response. So what did you guys think? Do you guys think I was right? Do you guys think that Mr.Redfox was right? Do you guys agree with my points? Do you guys disagree with Mr.Redfox's point? Or do you guys agree with Mr.Redfox's point? Or you guys disagree with my points? Let me know in the comment section below. See you guys later. In peace. Rate, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys for watching my videos. Thank you. Thank you.